Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So pretty much range bound, still stuck in that range. Have a look at the oscillators. We've crossed over far apart. So whenever we do that, we tend to have a pretty wild squirt to the upside. And at the same time, we are top of range. So I'd be watching this range very closely. If we start dropping down through the time frames, you will see pretty much a little bit of confusion from yesterday, sideways, big down, and then the buyers came in with a big up, and then we sort of closed up here. So definitely a range at the moment, not looking to be long up here, looking to buy at the bottom. And as far as I'm concerned, it is really looking like a sort of a wedge, not a wedge, but a flag. So move up into the range. We're looking for a break and retest of this area. And the problem is that this area is what we need to fine tune and get the exact level of what that is. So for me at the moment, this is probably the best that we can do, which is 36,594. 36,600 is probably the correct area, nice round number. If you look at the oscillators at the moment, we are grouped the upside. You definitely don't want to be buying at the top of the range like that. I'd be waiting for some structure to the downside, or alternatively wait for a decent break and a retest of yesterday's high or this. Let me do it this way. You see what I mean? So there's yesterday's high. So if we move up and then come back, I'd expect that. Alternatively, I'd be looking at something like that. So come back and test this area of 36,581. These oscillators are a little bit concerning at the moment. So 15-minute trade today, probably the wise thing to do. And you can see what I mean. Nice grouping to the upside here. See that? Top of range. A fairly decent short if you are that way inclined. I'm definitely not. For a gap close, we've got the gap close. Bear in mind that that was a yearly gap, technically monthly gap, yearly gap, weekly gap, daily gap. So it was a pretty strong magnet. Definitely came back, but that would have been a reasonable area to actually look for an opportunity to buy into. Bit volatile during the opening, during the US session, but eventually got going. So at the moment, looking like a bit of a double top forming. So I would want to see some kind of pullback onto structure. And as I say, the first bit of structure, 36,581. If that fails, then you're looking at any one of these tails on the 15-minute. And by the looks of things, we are looking to break it properly. So anyway, looking really interesting for me at the moment. So looking for this range break, because the range break is going to give us a move probably around 3% or 1,100 points. So that is well worth waiting for. Anyway, hope it helps, and we will catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.